The MAG-DRO Caliper bases are made in America. People have asked me if I had plans that would let them use a caliper for setting up their machines and for other purposes. Now that I've seen these from MAG-DRO, I plan on not making any plans. MAG-DRO offers this round magnetic base that comes with the steel plate and screws, and the other one for miter slots. And the added screw holes on this one so you can use it on shop-made jigs or fixtures. The miter slot base is reasonably long for stability, plus it fits the grooves snugly. The internal webbing makes this base very rigid. And the added these tension fingers along one side to help this base stay snug in the miter slot. On both bases, the caliper is secured into this channel using the thumb screw that threads into a brass insert that's molded into the base. Just slip the arm into the channel and then snug down the thumb screw. And that applies pressure to the tapered Darlin washer that secures the arm. And when you need your caliper for another task, just loosen up the thumb screw and it comes right out. For jobs like checking blade run out on a table saw, you'll probably have to use a simple spacer block. I cut this one from a piece of scrap. I always put the dot against the blade, and that ensures consistency. I just set that block dot against the blade, making sure that the block isn't touching the teeth. Extend the caliper's depth probe till it touches the block, and then zero out the screen. Then I retract the depth probe a little bit, move the block and the dot on the blade to the back side of the table saw, and then move the gauge back there. And then I extend the depth probe until it just touches the block and read the gauge. And if I did this right, we should come up with a bunch of zeros on there, because that's what I got with all my other measuring equipment. Okay, so I'm off by about a half of a 10,000th of an inch. I can live with that. To check the fence, move the gauge to your side of the table, extend the depth probe until it touches the fence and zero out the face. Retract the depth probe a little bit and slide it to the other end of the fence. Now extend the depth probe until it just touches the fence again and read the gauge. And the readout went back to all zeros, so my fence is parallel to the miter slot. The round base uses a surprisingly strong magnet to make sure it stays secure. You can use the round magnetic base on the other side of the fence to quantify exactly how much you're moving the fence. This can help a lot if you have to make a very small or a specific fence correction. You can also use the round magnetic base to put your caliper on machines like a planer, and that lets you be every bit as accurate as the digital readouts they sell for these machines at a much higher cost. If you like to measure things precisely, you need to think about the MAG-DRO Caliper bases. You can get both of these bases for under $20 and really extend the benefits of your caliper.